What is going on today, guys? Snuffleupagus here, and welcome back to the one and only news network funded by terrorism, WNN, your source for the music and music production news. Quick disclaimer, it's not really funded by terrorism, that's just a joke. Please don't take me down, YouTube. Sub to my second channel if you haven't. I will eventually be shifting these WNN type videos to the second channel. It'll be linked at the top of the description. We have quite a bit of juice today. We have some new plugins, we have some horrible AI news, as well as a weird lawsuit. No, it's not a lawsuit aimed towards me. You may remember in one of my last videos, I talked about how R2R exposed ACUSTICA Audio's plugins to be taking up 10x the space that they should be because of their anti-piracy protection. I made some inflation fetish jokes. It was a good time. Check out that video if you haven't. To clarify here, their plugins would sometimes be taking up 10 gigs of space instead of 1 gig, and it was all due to their piracy protection. In a completely shocking turn of events, ACUSTICA Audio decided to do the right thing. As you can see here, they are on a mission to enhance your software experience. They have trimmed down the disk space of several products for optimal performance. Check out Aquarius Updates tab for details on the improvements. This is just the beginning, stay tuned for more updates. So yeah, good job guys. They didn't let their pride get in the way. From what I know, they are still banning people who are using cracked versions of their software though, so beware. Hopefully Giancarlo has decided to not sue me also. I don't know. He said before he was going to take legal action against me. I'm guessing he probably came to his senses on that, or it was just a petty threat. But yeah, that was also not a good look. Another year, another ARTURIA V collection. It's basically become tradition for music plugin companies at this point to either release a new version of their software every year or a new bundle of their software every year after they have the minimum amount of plugins that they can add to it and get away with it. The first thing I noticed on this website is they have this dude that looks suspiciously like Curtis King. Enhance one more time. All right, that's too far. No, that's not him. It comes with over 10,000 presets, which I'm sure there are definitely some great ones. I've used Collection 9 in the past, but oh my god, that is a lot. The new plugins include the Mini Freak V, which is a hybrid synth with digital voices, analog model filters, deep modulation, and expression. This part's gonna be a little bit boring, guys. My apologies. Acid V, just bear with me here, okay? This will get a lot better as we get through this WNN. This is gonna be the one slow part. I don't know why I'm putting this at the front. Then they've added the Acid V, which is a cult classic, apparently, bass synth with added features to help create reactive, evolving psychedelic grooves and sequences. The CP70V, sus name by the way, a recreation of an electroacoustic Yamaha piano which combines sampling with modeling. Then they have the augmented grand piano. They claim it has expressive, contemporary, and abstract piano sounds which are layered with synthesis. I've always thought that the augmented plugins are pretty cool, basically allowing you to shift organically between an organic sound and synthesis. It's pretty nice for ambient sounds or something that evolves over time. Then they have augmented brass, basically the same thing, augmented woodwinds. By the way, augmented woodwinds as well as CP70V are both new. They recently came out. They have also reworked a few of their other devices, and it also comes with this giant list of software here. You can get the entire collection for $5.99. I'm not sure what the upgrade prices are, but I'm sure it depends on what version you have and your loyalty. I really fucking hate that companies do that. They refer to how many products you purchase by them as loyalty. To me, it feels kind of condescending. Are you loyal to us? Have you bought my Speaking of which, prove to me your loyalty by buying my merch down below or my bass sound pack. You know what? Just give me something. It was my birthday 2 days ago. Give me something. Prove to me you're loyal. One thing I feel like people should be wary of is buying these sort of bundles about a year out after they've come out, because not all of these companies will give you a grace period for a free upgrade. Someone in a recent live stream of mine stated that they bought the Collection 9 like a week or two before the 10 came out, and they did not give them the upgrade for free, allegedly, which obviously they should have. And also keep in mind, this is somebody just saying this in my chat, so I don't know the validity of it. But yeah, just be careful buying these collections a year out. That's basically the takeaway here. In our next story, Output has actually created something sort of interesting with AI. It's basically the same thing but repackaged in a slightly different way. But yeah, AI, blah. Can't wait till we can move on to the next buzzword at this point, because I'm so sick of AI. Just bring back NFTs at this point. Can we just bring back NFTs and get rid of AI? I'll take NFTs over AI. Anyways, it is called the Pack Generator. Basically, you can type in whatever prompt you want featuring genres, artists, instruments, etc. and it allows you to create samples for your DAW or to utilize in one of their plugins. Anyways, let's try out some different prompts here and see what we get. Kind of cool, but that's not SpongeBob. L plus ratio. The producer and DJ known as DJ EasyFun is being sued by EasyJet for alleged deliberate misappropriation of their trademarks. Pretty sure a lot of people know who these people are. It's just a joke, alright? Anyways, they were said to have misappropriated well-known orange styling as used by its family of brands. Anyways, I'm not going to mention their real names here because it's not relevant. Anyways, the owner of EasyJet is named Sir Stelios Haji Loanau? I don't know. It's public information, all right? Shut up. They said that EasyFun has taken unfair advantage of and damaged the significant reputation attached to Easy Group's trademarks. Now, keep this in mind here. This is just pure speculation. I am not a lawyer. I barely know anything about law. Weaver, we know you're not a legal expert, all right? We know you're not a lawyer. Apparently, they have an issue with this 2015 EP, Deep Trouble. Let's take a look at this EP there. It must be really bad. Honestly, to me, this just looks like a parody, kind of a funny parody at that. If I had to guess what is going on here, DJ EasyFun was a name that had nothing to do with EasyJet. I mean, it's just the word easy with a word. I haven't seen another instance of EasyFun with similar branding. It just seems like it is similar in this one EP. The capitalization is identical, and the color scheme is also orange and white, but reversed. I decided to dig around a bit more, and earlier this year, they actually sued a band named EASYLIFE because of their name. So it basically seems like they're going around after anyone with easy in their name. Real above the board stuff here. Can't wait to see them try to sue Eazy-E. I'm just goofing. If you look into it a bit further, EasyJet's parent company also owns something called EasyLife. But when you look at the EP here, obviously it's clearly supposed to be EasyJet, but it says EasyFun. But this is actually a hilarious cover art. It seems to me like it's a tongue-in-cheek parody. Apparently, they are not a fan of the way it looks like their plane has been involved in a serious air crash. I mean, come on, guys. It says DJ EasyFun there. It says EasyFun, so clearly that's not EasyJet. These dudes can't even read, man. This is not a serious air crash. Or at the very least, it's just a plane on the water, and all the people in it look like they're having fun. They're wearing swimsuits. And they're throwing their hands up in the air. It looks like a good time. I do understand why EasyJet may be slightly upset though, because they haven't been involved in a crash ever since the launching of their brand. But I also feel like this is sort of a Streisand effect because this EP came out in 2015 and I'm not sure that it's too popular at this point. This is kind of just drawing more attention to it than it probably is worth. Is this some sort of marketing stunt? I don't know. But anyways, don't sue me, Easy, whoever you are. I have enough legal threats at the moment. DJ EasyFun wrote, if your client is annoyed at some of the artwork or images that they think mimics the Easy family getup, that has always been completely tongue-in-cheek. It's very obvious that it's meant as a joke, and I really struggle to understand why your client has any reason to be concerned about it. That said, I obviously don't want to be stuck in a legal dispute with a big company like your client, so I have removed examples in your letter where I can and will seek to avoid similar artwork in the future. Obviously, the artwork has been changed, and we'll have to see how this pans out in the future. Personally, to me, it seems like something that would fall under fair use, but he probably doesn't want to waste his time battling that. New segment here, worst free plugin of the week. It's called My AI Jack, and it's not what you think it is. It's close, but it's not what you think it is. So it's apparently an AI Michael Jackson rompler. I tried it out on stream, twitch.tv/WeaverBeats, by the way, and it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. It was 15 vocal chops that you can play up and down on a keyboard, and it's just a rompler. And this is provided by slapassound.com. Wait, that can't be right. Slapassound.com. Okay, yeah. In our next story, Waves posted an update on their Instagram that looked pretty interesting, and I just so happened to catch it. They were letting people know they are working on a service for people to collaborate on music and audio. Well, if this works in any way that I think it will and is affordable, then I'm sort of excited, because the services that I've used in the past to do this are incredibly buggy, such as Mixed In Keys Satellite plugin, which is a great idea, but it constantly crashes, it constantly says that it cannot connect to the network. It's got so many issues, which I don't really understand because in my opinion, it's Mixed In Keys' best product that they make, and it is also the one that functions the worst. Anyway, I hope Waves' audio version of this is better. I mean, all it has to do is function for it to be better at this point. What I am a little bit concerned about is, I don't know, I'm concerned that Waves might have it contact their server or something and try to use it as some sort of way to prevent piracy. I don't know. It's just something that like popped in my head. I hope that's not what they do with it. But that's just my opinion of what could be possible. Obviously, that might not be the case. Just an opinion. Don't sue me, Waves. Nobody sue me. All right, please. No, enough legal threats around here. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, do you guys know of great plugins for collaboration like that? Something like Mixed In Keys Satellite, but better. I'm curious. I've seen a few people talking about them, but what are the good ones? What are the good? Tell me. What are the good ones? All right, guys. I got some horrible news here. You're not going to like this. Taylor Swift is objectively bigger than jazz. That's not even an opinion. Like, it's provable. So according to new data from Luminate, they stated that she has reached 15.92 million in album consumption units. And this is as of November 16th, which means her market share is 1.66%. So yeah, 1.6% of the money made through music is Taylor Swift. It's over, guys. It's so over. Other data provided by Billboard documented market shares of different genres. In 2023, Taylor Swift is bigger than jazz. If you're comparing the market share from her and the market share of jazz as a genre. Absolutely scalding hot take here is that within your first 500 hours, maybe 1,000, whatever it is, you're much more likely to enjoy something such as Taylor Swift than you are to enjoy jazz. I know, insanely hot take there. So it kind of makes sense in one way. In another way, it's also like, oh boy, more AI news. Honestly, every night before I go to sleep, I'm praying to Thanos. Please, snap out of existence the AI bros. Unless you watch my videos. Anyway, YouTube and Google have been developing a bizarre tool. They are calling it their most advanced AI music generation model to date. First off, it utilizes something called Lyria. Lyria can create vocals with lyrics, transform one sound into another. The part I particularly find interesting here is transforming one sound into another. The whole vocals from lyrics thing and the whole create a song from scratch stuff, I hate that. There's no real benefit to it other than putting musicians and artists out of business and making the world a less creative place, in my opinion. Anyways, the new thing here is called Dream Track. It is available to a limited amount of content creators currently. It essentially has brought Lyria into YouTube Shorts. This will allow people to generate new songs for YouTube Shorts via prompt. You can pick your own vocalists, and they have a variety of voices integrated currently, such as John Legend, T-Pain, Charlie XCX. Lyria has a pretty low sound quality to it, so it's not really suited for creating a full song, but it may work fine for creating something such as YouTube Short music. The big problem I foresee with this is that it is taking away promotion that would go to other artists. I feel like the reason large corporations are pushing for this so much is it cuts out the amount of people they will have to pay. Now, obviously, they have a deal with UMG or something of the sort to get the licensing for these artists, but it's a lot better to be paying one check perpetually than to be splitting costs in every YouTube short that is being uploaded. ANTARES recently released a vocal reverb plugin. Now, it's not just a reverb plugin with vocal attached to the name. It also utilizes AI. I can't wait till I can stop saying that. Maybe in a year I'll have to stop saying that. Maybe I'll just stop saying it in general, even though it utilizes AI. I'm just gonna be like, it's a vocal reverb plugin, and that's it. There's nothing about it weird. There's nothing intelligent about it, but it uses that word we don't talk about to recommend a starting point for your vocals. It has pre-reverb effects such as throat, pitch, tube, de-esser, and reverse. Post-reverb effects such as auto EQ, which cleans up the reverb tail, compressor, shaper, gate, and width. It features a room, plate, and hall algorithm, as well as 2 delay types. And it has a variety of presets for different vocal types. You can get a perpetual license for $129, or it can also be gained through their subscription. Blah. Next up in terrible AI news. This might be the worst of them all. So basically, this company makes AI services that businesses can use. Before it was only able to be utilized privately, they have 1,700 apps of AI that work together, and basically they've stopped serving it privately to companies and they are opening it to the public. So we're just going to see a whole load more of AI apps and plugins, and it's going to be great. It's going to be really exciting. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm really happy about it. At this point, I have been only covering stuff that is interesting or funny, and even then I still feel like I'm talking about it too much. So I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit here. I'm just going to pretend like it's not happening. Pretty soon. Honestly, I had another piece of AI news here, but I'm just throwing it in the garbage because I'm so sick of talking about it. It is infested the news. It has infested every plugin. It's infested discourse on every social media. It's awful. Yay, more streaming news. We're not talking about AI, and instead we're talking about streaming. I'm disappointed in what this program is turning into. I don't know about you guys. It's just AI news and streaming news, and there's some plugins that we've seen before. I mean, this is why I like talking about the dumb drama because at least that's like somewhat different every time. Fuck. So apparently Apple is going to offer incentives to artists and labels who mix their songs with Dolby Atmos. This is according to a Bloomberg source. They plan to give extra weight to songs mixed via Dolby Atmos. Now in this article here, it says that this could mean higher royalty payments for people who utilize this technology. They were apparently told by people who asked not to be named. These people were asked to not be identified because this change hasn't been announced yet, but Bloomberg, it was like, we'll announce it anyways, we don't give a shit. Now it doesn't state in this article whether you're going to get paid more per stream or if it'll prioritize your songs more in the algorithm, leading to more payment. I'm assuming it'll probably mean increased algorithmic priority. That makes the most sense to me, especially since they use the word weight. That implies algorithmic weight to me. It has been stated that people don't even have to listen to the Dolby Atmos version in order for the artist to see benefits. It just needs to be available in that format. Lastly, we got a couple new free plugins. Oh wait, one of these is a lo-fi plugin. Never mind. In our last story, we have one free plugin here. And this one is from our good old pal, Venus Theory. Music production YouTube's residential sad boy. He's a sad man. He has released this in collaboration with UVI. It has organic, analog, and cinematic sources. It features a tri-layer microtonal sequencer. It doesn't seem like your average rompler. Definitely a little more love was put into this. It has custom designed one knob FX chains, and it comes with 100 presets. Overall, it seems like a pretty solid free plugin. I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. Apparently, when they released it, it broke their website. And that's it for the news today, guys. If you press the like button on this video, you will gain the ability to fly. But you have to press it really fast. Only the first person to press it gets the ability to fly. I'll probably be the first person to press it, so. If you want to support the channel, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. A great way to support this channel, and you get exclusive content. Bye. Blech.
Bang Incorporated.